Hello and welcome. I'm Michael Berry, Communications Manager at ASQ. I'm joined by Michael Costas, Principal Vice President with Bechtel. Michael, welcome, and thank you for taking time today to talk with me about quality at Bechtel.
Good morning. So Bechtel has been in the engineering and construction industry for 115 years. We're a privately held firm. We operate in over 40 countries. As a matter of fact, most of the work that we have today is in foreign countries, where we have joint venture partnerships and direct hire work that we lead specifically ourselves. We are an organization that has a quality function from the corporate level all the way through our global business units. We have 5 global business units within the business.
How is your organization and Six Sigma and quality structured?
Well, I report to the corporate office, and in that role, I basically report to the EPC functions managers, and we have project quality managers that report on all of our major projects, and they report to managers of quality that support our 5 respective global business units. Well, we take a look at the business in itself as if it's a system. So we're constantly identifying the things that have the potential of creating integration issues within our business. So our quality professionals have very wide-ranging experience. There's the compliance-based focus to quality within the organization, but we look at quality more extensively at the source, and it's really every member of the Bechtel team and what they do. So we do put a tremendous amount of effort into ensuring that our handoffs are right, that we have all of our functional organizations aligned, and that the deliverables of the work that they pass off to the next function meet the expectations of those respective groups. Because as you well know, great quality is in the handoffs. They are. Our professionals on the leadership side, if you were to look at the kind of work that they look more like a project manager. So they really understand all facets of how the business operates, from mobilizing projects right through turning the project over to the client. Our quality professionals, their role has changed quite specifically in that they're more like systems engineers now. We do have people on the quality assurance side that ensure that we're being compliant with our process and procedures. But we're more, I guess, adept today at looking at specifically how our systems are operating, and so you have more of a systems engineering view of how the business operates. They're involved in working up front to have the right designs defined. We're focusing on selecting the right suppliers and ensuring that suppliers can go and meet our requirements, and at the same time focusing on constructability to ensure that those designs are ready for construction, and that our constructors, wherever they are around the world, can ultimately meet our clients' requirements.
Great. So let me ask you, Michael, we're almost halfway through the calendar year of 2013. What are Bechtel's quality and performance excellence agenda for the remainder of the year?
Well, we've really been putting a lot of effort into our closed-loop corrective action system. And so we look at it a little bit differently than we have in the past, where the organization is focused on lessons learned and taking those lessons learned and pushing them across the business. Now our closed-loop corrective action system, both the platform and the process that we use to perform corrective action, it's changed quite significantly. It's more, I would say, more aerospace-like, and we believe that getting to the root of our issues, really doing causal analysis right, better understanding where we have weaknesses within the business, containing those issues, being able to drive corrective action and effective corrective action, ensuring that the things that we're doing are effective in being able to reconcile the issue. That's kind of what we're driving across the entire business. And so there's that part of it. The second piece relates to everybody within the company, because great quality comes out of everybody within the company being aligned around our quality standards and expectations. So we're focused on our people and people-based quality. And so we've created kind of a model that we're deploying this year to really help people understand what they can do to personally shape the kind of outcomes that we're looking for. Well, I believe that we've already started working with you in World Quality Month in 2012, which I thought was a great venue. We really had a great command of the social media and had done some nice things to really articulate what we're doing on projects. So we leveraged ASQ in that venue. And so we need to do more of that. Certainly working with you to engage our supply chain and build stronger partnerships with our supply chain would be a great thing for us to focus on. At the end of the day, our suppliers are an extension of us. So we can certainly get a lot of leverage out of one another there. And probably the area of process change too. People understanding how process changes in themselves create risk, and the means by which we can bring processes and tools and knowledge to engage those risks are probably another great area that we could partner in.
Great, sounds fantastic. Well, ASQ looks forward to it. So Michael, let's briefly talk about quality culture. How would you define the culture of quality and its presence at Bechtel?
So Bechtel, we have termed what we call the iron triangle. It's safety and ethics and quality. And these are the three things we will not compromise with in our business. Great organizations like ours put a tremendous amount of attention into their ethics culture within the business. We've been on a mission for well over 15 years to really focus on growing our safety culture, where we view safety every day when we come to work as it's a zero accidents, uncompromised focus on making sure that we're keeping our people safe. So safety and ethics working very closely together. On the side of quality, our belief is that we can have a business that delivers zero rework. And so what we do with our iron triangle is we really focus on how those three things work together. We get leverage out of competencies that focus on building through our Bechtel leadership model the right leadership results and focus as it relates to making sure that we have no compromises there. And it's been working quite well for us.
Well, fantastic. Sounds like you have a very strong culture of quality at Bechtel.
Absolutely.
How can Bechtel, its brand, its leadership, and ASQ and its capabilities together create a greater understanding of quality, the importance of quality in both your industry and in the rest of the world?
Bechtel has a legacy of doing tough things and taking a leadership role around the world in completing whatever the tough assignment may be, the tough project may be. And I believe that organizations that have so much demands on them as they do today, cost, schedule challenges, trying to capture work in a tough global environment, that we figure out through the things that we do how to deliver in that regard. In the area of quality, there's so much pressure on organizations not to focus on delivering to their requirements and quality expectations. And I believe that we figured it out. We know what we need to do. We're wiring 53,000 people around it and our joint venture partners. But there's the partnerships that we form with organizations like ASQ that can better help bring tools and competencies and just a different way of looking at this to organizations like ours. So I believe that outside partnerships are very, very powerful in our being able to deliver.
Great. Fantastic. Well, Michael, thank you very much for sharing your insights with me this morning, and congratulations.
Thank you.